Today, let's dive into something that absolutely infuriates me. Dealing with disrespect in relationships. It's something that boils my blood just to think about. Have you ever experienced the downright absurd situation of someone you love or care about treating you like trash? If so, you know you're not alone in this, unfortunately. But enough is enough. Right now, I'm going to lay out 5 strategies to stop letting them trample on your dignity, even when they look at you like you're nothing. So, listen up, because what I'm about to say might just be the key to you emotionally toughening up and starting to build relationships that actually matter. So let's go, because we can't keep tolerating this disrespect any longer. Number 1, take back control of your own life. It's a situation that gets my blood boiling just thinking about it. Too many guys have this awful habit of putting women at the center of their lives, while they themselves settle for sitting in the bleachers, applauding them regardless of what they do. And believe me, stories of tangled relationships where guys feel trapped are more common than you think. Some just can't move on because they see these women as the center of the universe. That's why many of them feel entitled to belittle these guys, knowing they'll still be there, like fools, as if nothing happened. The most effective way for a guy to handle a woman's disdain is to take her off the pedestal. When you put a woman on a pedestal, you're giving her absurd power over your own happiness. It's like handing over control of your emotional life to her. And that's not healthy, neither for you nor for her. By taking the woman off that pedestal, you're reclaiming control over your own happiness and well-being. You start valuing yourself more and understanding that your life goes way beyond her presence. This doesn't mean you should treat her poorly, but you need to treat her as an equal, someone who doesn't have the power to drastically affect your emotional state. From that moment on, you're more aware of the situation. If she belittles you or acts inappropriately, you won't stay silent. You set healthy boundaries and don't allow her to disrespect you. This not only makes her reconsider her actions, but also restores your dignity and self-esteem. By taking the woman out of the center of your life, you put yourself first without being selfish. This is essential for maintaining healthy and balanced relationships. So, always remember to take back control of your own life and not allow anyone to put you in the background. Number 2, look at the situation from the outside. When you're dealing with a woman who couldn't care less about you, the key to not feeling like trash is to better understand the situation. If you let your emotions take over, it's easy to feel terrible because of negative thoughts and feelings, and it's hard not to worry about what she says or does. That's why it's crucial to take a step back and look at the situation more realistically. It's important to realize that being in a relationship with a woman who simply belittles you is not healthy for you. Ignoring this kind of person isn't escaping the situation. It's maintaining your dignity and self-esteem when someone clearly doesn't treat you with the bare minimum of respect. Sometimes women can have behaviors that harm you and make it difficult for any possibility of having a healthy relationship. Belittling, disrespect, and even betrayal are behaviors that can emotionally hurt you and make your future relationships more difficult. That's why it's important to better understand how women work and learn to identify those who aren't worth it. Number 3, don't let disdain define you. After being belittled by a woman, some guys react in different ways. Some play the victim, while others harbor deep resentment, wishing to retaliate against her. But what's concerning is that many of these guys end up falling into the same traps as the woman who belittled them, becoming vulnerable again. It might seem that guys who have already experienced disdain wouldn't be so easily fooled again. But when a guy shows a lot of weakness and anger, stooping low and seeking revenge, that could just be a facade. Deep down, he's still susceptible to the woman's charms, and she knows it. Therefore, it's crucial not to let disdain define who you are, to the point of starting to belittle the woman in response. Instead, if you're going through this, start ignoring the woman, not as revenge, but to protect yourself and value yourself more. When you choose to ignore her and focus on your own growth and well-being, you demonstrate that you're independent and value yourself. Your silence isn't about revenge, it's about preserving your dignity. You understand that remaining calm in the face of disdain is a sign of inner and emotional strength. Remember, it's not about competing for power with the woman, it's about committing to yourself. By doing so, you establish healthy boundaries and regain confidence in your ability to build healthy relationships in the future. Number 4, ignore her attitudes. When a woman disrespects you, it really gets under your skin. It's crucial to show that her attitudes don't easily get to you. Sometimes women test men, saying or doing things that might make you uncomfortable just to see how you'll react. But falling into the trap of confronting her right away or trying to assert dominance is absurd. It only gives her more fuel to keep going, because she perceives that she's in control of the situation. By demonstrating indifference to her actions, you set clear boundaries about what's acceptable and what's not. This makes her rethink her actions, understanding that she can't play with your feelings without consequences. Instead of getting caught up in emotional games, keep the conversation normal and show that you're focused on your own activities and interests. This will not only make her rethink her actions, but also make you appear mature and confident in her eyes. Remember, the secret is to maintain control of your emotions and not let her actions affect you. Acting with confidence and indifference will not only earn her respect, but also establish healthy boundaries in your relationship. So always hold your ground and demonstrate self-control in the face of provocation, showcasing your emotional strength. Number 5, take back control of your life. Enough of being trampled on. When a woman belittles you, it's time to reclaim the reins of your own life. Don't let her actions dictate how you feel or who you are. It's easy to get caught up in hopelessness and anger, but that only gives her more power over you. Instead, focus on regaining control of your life. Make choices that strengthen you and lead you in the direction you want to go. Don't allow the disdain of one person to define your self-esteem or happiness. Recognize your worth and put yourself first. Don't accept being treated with contempt or disdain. Set clear boundaries and be willing to walk away from situations or people who don't value you. Remember that you are the protagonist of your own story. Don't let anyone make you feel inferior. Take back control of your life and move forward with determination and confidence in yourself. As we wrap up this video, we hope the advice we've shared today has been helpful in dealing with situations of disrespect in relationships. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity in all interactions. It's crucial to remember that your worth is not determined by the actions of others. You are capable of regaining control of your lives and building healthy, fulfilling relationships. If you enjoyed the content and would like to continue receiving tips to boost your self-esteem and improve your relationships, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with friends who could also benefit from this information. Together, we can create a community of support and mutual growth. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.